Okay, here we go. You've loaded up your blank template. What we need to do now, if we have a look at this second template, is we need to put a background colour on, and what we've also got here is a texture. This was a metal texture, but you could choose wood or pictures of zombies if you want to fade into the background. So how do we do that? First thing we do then is we're going to find ourselves a picture. So Google image search, I'm going to search for metal texture. Okay, I want to do an image search, and if we go to search tools, we just want to look for large pictures, so they're high quality. This one looks quite interesting. Okay, so now I've got this large picture up here. I can right click, go to copy image. Let's go back to Photoshop and paste it on. Now we need to make it fill the screen, okay, and might need to rotate it. So Control T is free transform, so I can rotate it and make it bigger so it fits the whole screen. There you go. If I press enter, that'll finish that. Now it's gone on top of my yellow box for my figure, so I need to drag that layer down behind. There you go, so it's behind the yellow layer. Right, next thing we need to do, if we go to this, we need another layer at the background that we can colour red, or whatever colour you want. So we go to new layer, which is down in the bottom corner here. Looks like a brand new page. Make a new layer. I've already got a red colour there, but you can pick any colour you want. Go up to the paint can. Now the paint can is sometimes hidden under the gradient tool. So paint can there. Select the paint can, hold the button down if you want to get this menu. Select paint can, and on my new layer, layer 8 over here, I'm going to fill it. Alright, again we've got the same problem, so we need to drag this layer down behind that layer. Now if we go back to my metal layer, we obviously need to blend it in so it looks like it's red. Alright, the two things we need to do with that. First thing we need to do is make it pure black and white. This is pretty black and white, but your picture might not be a black and white picture. To do that, we go to Image, Adjustments, Black and White, and then just click OK. Doesn't look much different, but if you had a wood texture, it would look a lot different, black and white. And the next thing we need to do is tell it how to blend with the red layer below it. And go to Normal here, and instead of Normal, we're going to select Overlay from the list. Okay, and that should blend it nicely. So now we've got a really cool background. Alright. Our next step for the background is to cut a hole in it. What we need to do is cut a hole in it so you can put your photo behind it. Now to cut a hole in it, it's basically use the selection tools up here. I can do a circle hole, or a rectangular hole, or I could do a zigzag shape hole if I wanted it to look like it sort of cut out. Okay, so you could have a rectangle, you could go for the zigzag. I'm going to go for rectangular, so I'm going to put it about here. Now on my other design, the corners are rounded, it makes it look quite cool. So to round the corners of the selection, just go to Select at the top, Modify, and Smooth. And if you put a number in like 50, and you click OK, it goes rounded. So now to make the hole, that shape, I'm just going to click Delete. So I'm on layer 7, which is my metal layer. I'm going to delete. Alright. I also need to delete the red colour, so I'm going to delete that. Okay, and that's finished. There's my hole. Now, if I want to put this white border on it, alright, that's called a stroke. And that looks quite cool as well. Again, it doesn't have to be white. If we stay on the red coloured layer, the coloured layer, and go down to FX here and go to Stroke, so FX at the bottom of the screen, Stroke, we can then change the size of the stroke, and then select colour. I'm going to choose white. Okay. Right, that's sorted your design out. What you need to do next, get your photo in, get your two photos in, get your title on. Okay, that'll be another video.